and all those in controlling prostitution, controlling trafficking children, you fuckers are going to get it. It's coming to you. It's coming to you. And the release from the bondage is coming, and you will be removed from this fucking earth. Oof. Father. Along with him the false prophet, who would perform signs in his presence. I could go into detail, but I haven't got time to go into all the details. Do it, Elon Musk. Signs. Look at all the signs I can give you. Oh, look at this. He deceives those who accepted the mark of the beast and those who worshipped his image with these signs. Both of them were thrown alive into the lake of fire that burns sulfur. You're not thrown into the fucker while you're dead and you don't feel any pain, you don't feel nothing. You're going to suffer while alive for what you've done. You deserve this. Both of them were thrown alive into the lake of fire. This is symbolic. A fire that burns with sulfur. And where was the place that was regarded as the worst place you could ever be if you were put to death? You were thrown there, just outside of Jerusalem. That place, remember, where they used to throw all the carcasses and the dead bodies, and they used to throw sulfur on so it would burn. Gehenna. Gehenna. There's no coming back from Gehenna. Hades, Sheol. Yeshua brings them back out of that. Whoever died and had no idea of they were in slavery. That cycle will not be repeated. They will come back in a new system. During the 1,000-year reign. It's all going to happen. They're going to come back. How, you may say, I've already explained these things. They're going to come back. You have children, boy and girl. They're so much like my parents. They're so much like my parents. Perhaps they are. They've come back with a brand new start. Well, that would be me now. I'll bring me mum or me dad up as children. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's the way it works, you see. Verse 20. I'll read it again. But the beast was taken prisoner, and along with him the false prophet, who performed the signs in his presence. He deceived those who accepted the mark of the beast, and those who worshipped his image with these signs. So you've got like all these politicians right now for election and so forth. You worship the beast. The kings of the earth and all that, don't you? Well, you have free choice. You do what you want. We're for true. Remember what I've just read to you here. Accepted the mark of the beast. The beast was the 7-headed, 10-horned white beast, which is politics, which is kings of the earth. There's no getting away from it, even if they claim to be anointed to bring in a gold standard. Yeah, you'll be used. But you see, if you're not vibrating the right way, you'll go the journey. You just go the journey. You're going to have to be humbled and be as low as. Yes, you will. Look at me, I am king. Yes, you will. Did you teach? Oh, yes. Did not go around washing their feet, because no one else would. And they all thought they were so great. The lowly one. Who was the lowly one in here? Who was the youngest? He'll do it. And the youngest said, I'm sick of doing it. I'm going to let somebody else do it. No. You see? You've got to humble yourself. You kings of the earth, don't think you're so high and mighty. Remember who gives you light. Remember who gives you breath. Remember who feeds you. Without these things you are nothing. Remember and give my Father, Yahweh, glory, honour that he deserves. Both of them were thrown alive into the lake of fire and burns with sulphur. The rest were killed with the sword that came from the mouth of the rider and the horse. And all the birds were filled with their flesh. Wow! The birds, the angels, were filled with their flesh. Yeah. In other words, they ate up what the problem was. However you solve the problem, you eat it up. And you'll see the results. You'll be given what you wished for. Scott Ritter, you've done a brilliant job. You mentioned here, in a way, because you've done that job. You've been for peace. And you've done a grand job. You're eating the flesh. And what you've done has had a massive effect. Don't underestimate what is about to happen through the small things that you did. Will become great. You were just an example of many who were like you, brother, and you're humble with it. George Galloway always tries to praise you, but you know, hey man, I'm just this guy, man. Come on now. Humble. And so you are. Well done. You're just like that angel. Hey man, I'm just a brother, man. Come on. I'm just, this is my job. I just do this because I want to say justice. Yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm finished now. Thanks for calling me. How are you feeling? Look at the time. It's 35. It's what's this time? Is it the same as this? Yeah, 21, 34. It's just 35. No, I didn't. I can't say for the weight. It's the same as that. Oh, it's very accurate, isn't it? That reminds me of my father. I got a watch there, and I loved it. But I've kept it for the gold. It's broken. It's one of the Swiss ones, you know, the wind-up one. And you just move it like that and it winds up. It's got to go winding. I was messing about with it now. I've done something to it, and I've broken it. I just put it away. Just kept it for the gold. It's 18 carats, so unless I get it fixed. But I know a jeweler. I know a guy who does it. he fell out with us. He lives round about where I live. He's really good at fixing these watches. He's an expert. Maybe he would do it for a business transaction. Who knows? His name is Lovett anyway. Love. So he may do it, I don't know. I'm too busy. Anyway, I told somebody, and somebody provided us something just as good for my birthday. I got it. It's the only present I got. I didn't get anything else. Because I told everybody, I said, I don't want you even to know my birthday, but they do know it. So what they did was, they gave us something. They never said it was for your birthday, but it was a lovely gift. It was something nice. Because I didn't want any fuss or anything like that. But anyway, I got this of someone. I really appreciate it. It was a beautiful gift. 8th of July. It's a number that's quite important for me because I'm not Jewish. But on the 8th day, timing with this, a baby boy was circumcised on the 8th day. There's a special reason as well. It's to do with the blood clotting. No chance of, because it's the highest counting blood clotting agents within it. So you would never bleed to death, you know what I mean? Yes, dear. Circumcised. Now that circumcision, what does it mean? Why, for the Jews, it's a covenant. It's like a marriage. It's instead of getting a ring for the wedding, you get a cut off. You get a ring, and that's the covenant. That's the with. This is the way they used to do it. Which is Jews. But now, Father jumped from that sort of time period, which is a cycle. It's perfectly timed to jump into another cycle, which changes. Yeah? From the Shroud of Turin, the event horizon was a time change. Yeah. A separation. It was an event that will go down in history forever and ever and ever. It's the greatest miracle that will ever happen. Perfectly timed. And there it is. It will never be copied. Because anyone who comes back in the future comes through the DNA of Adam and Eve. Born again. Yeah, born again. Brand new start. As a child, baby. Isn't that fun when you think about it? Yeah, you come from our father's abroad and you come here, right? Or your father's kept you there dormant and then he brings you here. Whatever it is. To start off again. To have a fresh start. And all the fucking traumas that you had in the past. Like my father had traumas. When you come back, in spirit, in the day and year, let's say your parents passed on, you come back brand new. They can't remember all the pain. Father takes it all away. That's how he does it. It's a fresh start. You don't need to be remembering. Do I want to remember being whoever was put on all that? Do I want to remember being taught? You see, I get reminders from my father because I've got a nail hole there. It's been there since, and I've got a scar here where Yeshua had sword through. I've got all the hallmarks. I cannot help that. It just reminds me of what maybe I've been through. I don't remember all that, but there's a reminder there for us. But I don't want to remember that. And neither do our parents, great parents, way back. They don't want to go through all that and remember the traumas. What about if somebody was brutally murdered or brutally raped or whatever? They come back not remembering nothing. They come back as brand new. Spirits, their spirit, been given another, like a brand new start again in 1,000-year reign. Yeshua, us. That's a wonderful thing, isn't it? What do you think? So that's what's for the future. I've read Revelation 19 now. I'm getting there. There was much more to be said. I could go over these again and be brand new again. I'd just pick something else out because I'd hover over the words and explain. There's so many things that it's like, how many ways do you want to go? I just went the way I felt tonight. Because he asked my father, I says, I don't know which way it's going to go here, so he just guide us. And so he has. Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's what he does with you. So thanks for calling me. I'm so glad that you've called in. You see, I don't care about likes. It doesn't show up. So what? Does that put me off? No. Why should it? I'm not out for likes. I'm out, I want protection. And I see it myself, well, fair enough. If nobody's feeling if they can comment, fine. That's fine by me. Maybe you're scared to do it. Maybe not, maybe it could be any number of reasons. Those who have commented, can I just say thank you so much? And I mean every word. And just keep doing what you're doing. Remember what I said about myself being in like an isolation situation? Didn't Yeshua, Jesus, wander in the wilderness for 40 days? He didn't communicate with anyone, just his Father. So, I'm much the same. I do these things, but I mean no harm. It's it. He got great enlightenment while he was on his own with Father, talking this out, talking that out. What happens if this? What happens if that? So forth. And Father brings in insight, these downloads come out of the blue. You suddenly get this thought, you think, oh, what about that? And that triggers off another thing. And at the end of the 40 days, you come out of it a different person. Your whole attitude, your whole demeanour changes for the better. Because you may have been through so much. The traumas. You know, it is hard when you've been through so much to let your heart open again. Because why? You've been hurt. I've had to learn that. Yeah, just like you. But what a beautiful place it brings us to. When we can even be more loving, if the opportunity arises, than you would have been before. Because you've upgraded, and now you understand. This is why I do it. I'll be better for it, believe me, when I come out of this. It's being put through the fire, and I've yet to receive another crown. And you also have yet to go through it, but you will receive another crown of victory. This time, it's going to lead to the greatest victory you have ever imagined. So, do not give up. Stay with it. Keep that kingdom. Shalom. New Jerusalem within you. It is the city of peace that you're in. The city of Selah. Just a Hebrew word for the city of peace. Yeah. Thanks for calling. I really appreciate you calling. Don't see it. I don't know when I'll be back. I've just done it. I'm so sorry. So, I'll leave it at that. I'll get this uploaded as soon as I can. I hope you understood all that. You know, it's quite heavy actually. It's not easy. I think you would have to go over it a few times to understand what it meant. Yeah, man. Bless you all. I love you. I truly do. I love you all. So call back, please. I really appreciate call. The next one will be about Revelation again. Revelation 20. This is all updated. There's some of it's happening, some of it's already happened. And the greatest times, like you never imagine, are soon to happen. Yeah. Okay. Talk to you soon. Shalom, shalom.